Hello, hello. Welcome in, Samatron Show and Modulus. It's good to see you. It's been a while since my last stream. Okay, I'm here for the drama. Oh my god. Yeah, who cares about Star Rail when there's drama, right? Hopefully nothing bad. It's pretty bad. It has nothing to do with with me personally, but it's yeah, I don't know. Basically, I wouldn't have wanted to talk about this. Does it involve a certain cat girl thief? No, it does not. Wait, what is there drama with Cypher or something? Anyways, that would be making a tangent within the tangent. We don't want to stray too far. Yes, there is. Oh god. No, I know nothing about that. But yeah, basically two reasons on why I would want to talk about this here, despite being a tiny channel with no real influence on anything. But basically, number one is that it is pretty serious. Okay, wait, I should just tell you what it is. Basically, it started with Asmongold harassing this trans streamer, and he was basically calling her a danger around kids, with a capital P. And yeah, it's basically just God, I should have prepared a script or something. But yeah, I wouldn't have talked about it if it was just Asmongold, because I mean, he's already gone full mask off, right? He's literally a Nazi apologist. So this isn't too surprising coming from him. Obviously it is still super bad and terrible for the streamer. Her name is Nyara VT, by the way. I should probably say that. But yes, the number two reason why I am talking about it is because Tectone decided to join in on the bandwagon. I mean, if you know Tectone, he's always been annoying and just a rage bait kind of streamer. I never really liked him, but yes, he is still technically kind of part of the gotcha sphere audience. And so yes, that is why I wanted to mention it here, because I think it might have been Levy who mentioned, or maybe someone else, but basically I remember someone mentioning that they were still kind of watching Tectone occasionally, and that's kind of what led me to want to talk about it, because I know I have no influence in the grand scheme of things. But if I can, let someone I actually know be aware of the situation, I feel that would be important to do. Oh, hello, Levy. I'm glad that you're here. Was it you who mentioned that you watched Tectone a bit? I'm having trouble remembering. Stopped watching Tectone ages ago. I'm glad. He is one of the most skill-issue content creators, while at the same time complain about games. Watched Tectone in December, but I want positivity in my life. Okay, so I mean, you've already ditched him, so maybe there was no point at all in me bringing this up. But yeah, God, how do drama streamers even compose themselves? I guess they're just so used to it, right? They know how to handle this. But basically, stall for 30 minutes, true. Yeah, I literally subjected myself to watching a 27-minute long Tectone video, and it's oh my god, why would I do this to myself? Suddenly, like, I understand why all of these, like, rage bait grifters don't even bother to watch the videos that they're commenting on. Because it's like, you know, having to sit through 30 minutes of someone you don't like, it is a painful experience. But at the same time, if you're not going to bother watching the whole thing, maybe you shouldn't comment on it and call people like capital P, dangerous person around children. Then talk about it and ramble for like 20 minutes and get sidetracked to the way. Yeah, true, very true. They are master stallers. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to spend like a lot of time on this. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad that no one here is still watching Tectone. But yeah, basically like during that video, he went like full mask off, just like being a transphobe, which was uncomfortable to watch. Yeah, and I don't want to like sound like I'm doing this just to be like, haha, I told you so. I never liked the guy. But with him being so openly like this now, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't want people in my community to fall for the sort of like tricks that they use to get their twisted points across. People love to throw out the P word. Yeah. He has literally no original content these days. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I only really knew about him because he was harassing a different streamer I watched a while ago called Enviosity. And like, yeah, I mean, that was like a whole different situation. I shouldn't even be bringing it up, but that's sort of why I already knew about him. You can ramble about the cuteness, though. Oh yes, the cuteness. That is the name of my cat. She is the cuteness. And if you want to see the cuteness, you can see exclusive pictures of her in my Discord. I looked at Tectone's channel and it's just drama. Yeah, I feel like he's just been like that for a very long time now. Oh, I think we all know about the envy drama. Oh, the envy thingy, yeah. I mean, like, he also went a bit off the cuff at certain points, but like, yeah, still, it was just like over a very long period of time of just like nagging him, bugging him, his viewers harassing him. I can confirm that cuteness is indeed very cute. I'm glad. Any negative thing about the cuteness, instant ban. No hesitation. The Robin drama was just bad. Wait, what? Robin drama? Why is there so much drama? What the hell? But yeah, I mean, also, that's the thing, because, like, with this, it is sort of more than just, like, streamers beefing. And I would say it's, like, more than just drama, because it is, with what's going on in the world right now, it's basically just reinforcing all of, like, the transphobia and stuff. And so, like, so when the US or UK passes this, like, you know, just heinous law, whatever it might be, to like ban trans people from existing, people are suddenly like, oh, well, you know, because Asmongold said they're all groomers, so I don't care what happens to them. The funniest thing was Tectone calling Envy a mint picker because of overworld farming. Then in the CC HSR PvP, we discovered Tectone doesn't even have match trace. Like, bro, oh my god. TLDR, Tectone said he was basically gonna SA, oh my god, because Toronto got attacked online for liking. What the hell is wrong with this man? God, I don't even like want to dig too deep into like all of his past deeds. Basically, just kind of wanted to, yeah, I guess bring this attention to the current situation for my small audience of gacha degenerates. Yeah, basically, like when I was literally like taking some notes when I watched his video, so I wouldn't forget. I don't know if it's even necessary for me to like read this. I think we're all on the same page. But yeah, essentially, like the main thing about the current situation right now and the idea that Asmon, Gold, and Tectone are pushing is that trans kids like just don't exist. Like that's their entire argument just hinges on that belief. Because trans kids don't exist, anytime trans people, you know, want to protect the medical care for children and stuff, suddenly they're all just groomers. Like that's essentially the narrative that they're pushing, which is just like disgusting, obviously. But yeah, it's just like, it's so weird how people can fall for this, because it's like, oh, they're not, like they say they aren't transphobes, and their logic is that it's just fact that trans kids don't exist, and that, you know, trans people, anything to do with children is just automatically like taken in the worst faith possible. What's the logic? You can't even defend that. Exactly. It's like, it's so weird. Watch him say that it was a social experiment to cover his ass. Oh yeah, it was just a joke, bro. No, but the problem is that with everything that's going on in the world and stuff, like they can get away with it now. Like they are literally helping Trump and whoever the conservative party people in the UK are. I don't actually know a lot about that situation. I just always hear about new laws and stuff trying to be passed there. Terrible laws. Yeah, exactly. The government is totally on their side. Wait, what was I about to say? My brain, it's not suited for this sort of topic. I'm just a little scuff goblin. Right, now I'm really struggling to remember. Okay, let's be fair, the AI art he made during the Corina Paimon VA crash was super funny. Oh, he made AI art. I don't really know much about that. 17-minute iolite trauma stream. Yeah, I would like to get into the story. I feel like I'm forgetting something that I want to say though. Let's take a look at my Tectone notes. Maybe that will jog my memory. Oh yeah, Tectone believes that all trans people should like wait until they're 23 to transition. And oh yes, that's another thing, because like they always ignore puberty blockers. Like whenever a trans person says like they want, you know, medical care for children and minors and stuff, trans minors, they always jump to the conclusion that it's like surgery that they're asking for, which is just totally wrong. Obviously, like children should not be undergoing surgeries like that. But yes, like literally just all trans people want is just like for minors to have access to puberty blockers so that they can actually wait until they're older to make the, you know, life-changing decision of what hormones they want in their body. And yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, that's basically the point that Niara was trying to make, was that like, you know, let the children wait until they're older to make these huge decisions. And it's so ironic and stupid because like they literally come to the same like argument points where it's like, let the kids be kids and let them figure out, you know, stuff like that when they're older. That's their argument for like, you know, minors should not have anything to do with like trans medical care. But that's literally the same argument. It's so stupid. Like, I don't get it. Like, we want the children to wait until they're older to make this decision. But it's like, no. The only way they see it is that, like, you know, the natural hormones of the body are just like divine, superior. They must be protected or whatever. But like, following that logic, you know, like, okay, never treat cancer in people, I guess, because it's natural. Just don't have any medical care. If you get injured or whatever, too bad for you. It's the natural way of things that you are to die now. True drama creator does not take note, they just ramble and spit up BS. Very true, yes. But yeah, just like, it's annoying how, like, they don't see how stupid they are. Let's see here. Oh yeah, another weird thing. And it's like the same thing with other, rage bait, like, drama, grifters and stuff. So they're always like desperately looking for things to hate. And so during the Tectone video, he also said that Niara sounds like an evil doctor just because she has a German accent. And it's like why does this work on people? It's like, it's just like, it's so weird. Because if you say it like it's a joke or something and laugh, you know, that will just get people on your side. Because, haha, funny. I mean, that is what some no-vaccine Middle-earth villagers believe. Yeah, just die. Exactly. Except they also, you know, believe the vaccines will, like, turn you gay or whatever. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up. We're all on the same page, which is good. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anyone who watches the VOD, watches the YouTube video after the live stream has ended, I hope I got my point across, I guess. I'm not really putting any evidence on the stream or anything. I'm not trying to be this, like, unbiased, completely factual person. I mean, I'm trying not to spread any misinformation, of course, unlike other drama streamers. But yeah, you know, I obviously just don't like these people, and hopefully everyone in my community can just be aware of what they are like, what they are trying to, what harmful ideas they are trying to push. I mean, that's what, oh yeah, we're banning accents, guys, yep. Because American accent is just normal, right? That's always what they think. The world just literally does not exist outside of the US. Everything is like strange and foreign compared to the completely normal US of A. Hell yeah, brother. Guys, I took the COVID vaccine. Turns out I got the tism. Oh no. Not the tism. But yeah, I should move on from this and start the story, because that is what we're here for. Actually, Sho was here for the drama. It's okay, Sho, you can leave now. Understandable. But yes, oh yeah, sure, let's view the story recap.
Following the advice of the Chrysos heirs, I embarked on the trial of time, only to learn that I had been dead since the moment I stepped onto Amphorius. to reclaim the future that had been stolen from me. We pushed onward in pursuit of the Death Titan, Thanatos.
So, yes, I guess this is the new VA, right? For Stell. I don't actually know their name, but
Hello there.
Oh, hello, Shadow. Welcome in. We just finished our 25-minute. Actually, I guess there was the intro thing first, maybe 20-minute or so drama content. Yeah, I don't really want to like keep bringing it up. TLDR is like Tectone is following on the bandwagon that Asmon Gold started of harassing a trans streamer and just being, yeah, just trying to spread misinformation and transphobic ideas. While you are a strong Christian warrior with true American values, this is why we should deport all coconuts. Oh my god. USA is the only place that speaks English. Yeah, that's literally like what some of them believe. SAG-AFTRA, probably. Wait, what about them? Oh, right, yeah. Because, yeah, that's the reason. Yeah, I know, like, I don't know, people are, like, still divided. You know, some people think it's Hoyo's fault. A lot of people think it is SAG-AFTRA's fault. I'm sort of more in that boat. Yeah, they're just really weird. Still's new VA is a good fit in my opinion, but I'm gonna miss Rachel Chow. Yeah, so far I've been liking the sound of their voice. Like they do a good battle lines at least. Because I'm going away on finish the main story because I'm going away on holiday tomorrow for a couple of weeks. Oh, cool. Rushed it over the weekend. Yeah, I hope you have a good holiday. Where are you going, if you don't mind sharing? It was really good. Oh, the story, yeah. But yeah.
Meanwhile, Anaxa, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany.
I mostly just feel bad for the VAs who like literally got threatened by SAG-AFTRA.
After winning the council's trust.
Cause like that's just weird, man.
Who resided within him, and sought an audience with Kefali, the world-bearing titan.
I think they're being more dramatic. Like, yeah, Still's old VA was great, but the new one also did a good job, I will say. Yeah, nothing against any new VAs who take the role. Like, I'm not going to blame them at all for doing that. Yeah, mostly feel bad for the old VAs who didn't really have a choice. Obviously, some of them were trying to, trying to push SAG-AFTRA's goals and stuff, like trying to make Hoyo a union company, specifically their union company. But yeah, like from what some others have said, it's just unfortunate that they took it so far as to like threaten other VAs and stuff. From what I heard about SAG is that some members are getting super frustrated with how the union are stalling. Like Firefly's VA and Allegra Clark said it's getting out of control. Oh, right, yeah, because they just like, they don't want to accept any deal until they get like completely their way. Yeah, at this point, like, I mean, really, at any point during this, it probably was not about the AI protections and stuff, because Hoyo is already like, subject to literal laws preventing them from doing that without actors' permissions. So it's never really about that. They were just trying to intentionally say as little information as possible in order to get as much support as they could. But yes, they stalled for too long, and now their cover is blown and it's all turned up, blown up in their face. Well, personally, I'm happy that Hoyo is ignoring SAG, and that may raise the chances of us having UK VAs. Yeah, that'd be cool with a more global voice acting scene. I'm all for that. But yeah, I just worry like with SAG-AFTRA just like totally messing this up so much. Like, I'm a bit worried for like the future of voice acting unions, specifically in the US. Cause like, I mean, I just want the actors, you know, to get paid fairly, to have protections and stuff. Obviously, unions are important for that. But with SAG-AFTRA doing all this, it's just sort of like, yeah, it muddies the water on what is actually, you know, best for the people. That was actually not good for real. Wait, what? What was not good? Sorry, I think I'm a bit behind. I don't like how SAG is kind of forcing non-union VAs to join. Yeah, that whole clause is just so weird. And yeah, it's literally like only in the US, I think, that the unions are like that, where they force people to join. From what I've heard, at least, I don't actually know too much about this topic, so I don't want to like say a lot of things as straight up facts. But yeah, from just what I've heard, like in the UK and stuff, unions don't have anything like that. And so yeah, it's just a weird clause for them to force. Oh, hello, Professor Anaxa. Welcome in. Speak of the devil as we're in this story recap.
To the Nether Realm, Castrus had no
I think that will be kind of cool. Let's hope things get better for them.
In proposing a
I think it's just a case of America being America, yeah.
With the aid of the demigod Cypher, she set out for the ancient city of the
They can
dead
be
dragon.
a little bit strange sometimes.
Castrus successfully
Especially considering how SAG has huge, expensive join rates. Yes, that too.
She faced Thanatos, the Death Titan. She returned both the Titan's core flame and the stolen future, restoring the cycle of life and death in Emporius.
Right, we had to say goodbye to our waifu, Castress.
Anaxa's soul
She is
met
now
Castrus
in
the
Nether Realm,
where he proved his hypothesis
Rip.
regarding creation. At the Citizens' Assembly, he cast a pivotal vote and used the charge of blasphemy to thwart the Council of Elders' schemes for power.
I quite enjoyed, both Castress and Anaxa's stories last patch. I know sometimes, you know, they kind of dragged out some scenes and stuff. Obviously, there was lots of yapping as usual, but overall, I still really enjoyed the stories and stuff. And yeah, the whole lore bombs of previous, basically, not exactly incarnations, but yeah, previous flame chasers, who became the current Titans as we know them now, basically remade the world. But their plan did not go well, totally, obviously, since the Black Tide is now here messing things up again, and it seems like we are destined to just be in this constant loop of endless suffering.
After returning,
Why are we here?
Circe's
Just to
core
suffer?
flame, Anaxa's physical body completely disappeared. With this,
Castress deleting the only disabled person in the game so we could have an anime GF instead.
all eyes
Yeah,
turned skyward.
I mentioned that several times last patch. Was like, if Castress and Polixia, if their designs were swapped, I would have definitely pulled for her, because I really liked Polixia's design. And yeah, it is unfortunate that the only person in the wheelchair was relegated to NPC who gets obliterated. I mean, I guess she turned into a dragon, which is kind of cool, but yeah, still, I would have preferred them to be swapped. Next patch is Saber. I can't wait. Yes, I have so many pulls. Oh my god. I'm close to like 600 now with everything added together. I am ready to attempt to E6. Most of the time there would be multiple union you can join for profession, but not guaranteed. For example, public sector workers doesn't have a choice. I see. Yeah, I don't know much about unions and stuff, I'll be completely honest. I know they are good because corporations will, of course, do everything they can to squeeze the souls out of their workers, pay them as little as possible. But I explode that dragon every time I get 100% charged. True. I don't have any pull, even my supply pass is over. Oh no, Shadow. Are you going to try to get Saber? Are you interested? Oh, that's the story recap. I was only half paying attention, but
haven of memories.
I do generally remember what happened last time. So,
like a thorned rose.
After that whole side tangent with the drama and everything, let us get right into it. Wait, who's on the banner right now? Oh yeah, it's Hyacinth. Pink Barbara. Let's put March in. She's kind of Hyacinth adjacent, right? And she can be a sustain. So yes, it's all good. I'm not sure who else is in the story. Castris and Anaxa are dead. Rip. I mean, not actually, but you know what I mean. I guess it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Oh yeah, Don Hung. Don Hung is here, right? Let's put him in. And Finan too. I always use Sunday to represent Finan because they look pretty alike. Still, I will surely pull Herta's weapons, Cypher and Saber. Yeah, you'll get it, Shadow. Trust. You got this. Infinite farming mode. Just get them all within single 10 pulls. Easy, right? They got no FF though. Oh right, Ika. Castris equals Zila. Yes. Oh, I did not press Y to enable. Okay, here we go. Enough stalling. I'm becoming a stall master. Thanatos' and Circe's core flames have been returned. Sometime after that, the 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. They embody the 12 Amphorian deities, fate, foundation, creations, and calamity of this world. Now 10 among them have fallen. Their core flames return to the origin of Genesis. Above you, the constellations shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions and 4 partings. Strife. Oh, we're gonna... Already they're trying to make players cry. Oh, poor Maide. Stuck forever, fighting against the black tide. I just need to farm, since there are a lot of things to farm on my account for now. I also need to do that. I'm so behind on exploration and stuff in Forius. I could definitely get a solid amount of jades from that. Up until Firefly was my #1 favorite character, now my second fave have arrived, Cypher. Oh, nice. Yeah, a lot of people like her, which is cool. He doesn't have to fight the Black Tide. He could hang out with his boyfriend, you know. Yeah, come on, my day. You can take one day off to be with lonely Finan. But he has to hip thrust on his throne forever. Yep. Gotta have that Gilgamesh pose. The Lance of Fury once became the Mad King, plunging the world into ceaseless strife until your valor brought it to an end. And its demigod successor, the undying Midamos, chose to bear the title of Kremnos alone, returning home to be crowned as the last line of defense for the Holy City. Best ship, I guess? Yeah, I would say so, honestly, in this patch. Probably my favorite yaoi ship in the game. Back then, the incarnation of time entrusted Mem to you at the Temple of Three Fates. Back then, the lively girl with red hair fulfilled her mission and bid the first farewell. Time speaks not of fairness, yet it never stops, and now this power resides in your hands. See you tomorrow, Trian. Reason. Not long ago, the head of the Grove sages helped you repel the menace that is the Black Tide. And still not long past, that unruly scholar staged one grand performance, granting you a glimpse of this world's truth at the cost of his life. Oh, the incarnation of reason at edge of existence. Have you found your answer? Mem. I'm glad I don't need to voice super high-pitched mem anymore. The prophecy once made the hand of Shadow choose two, granting one the fate of death. Yet their bond wove a hauntingly beautiful tale that stretched across time. At the end, the incarnation of death who journeyed from the Netherrealm to the living world chose to remain in that sea of flowers, retrieving your future. Disappeared among a sea of flowers. At the end of the west wind, we shall meet again, Castress. Oh no, not my anime girlfriend Castress. Oh no, so sad. I do like Castress, but yeah, I'm not personally like a huge shipper of her and the main character. What a long journey it's been. Time and again, farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder, how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail? You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Inforian cherish epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel your melancholy and regain your strength. My god, my mouth is like struggling to say words right now. The Angel of Death, yes. Then let it begin. Countless words of adventure surge through your mind. You need only grasp just one to anchor your creation. Don't be influenced by the noise outside. Just focus on the key word in your mind. It is indeed difficult, but you should still cling tightly to your inspiration, weaving heartfelt and elegant verses. No, you can't ignore phone notifications, Stell. Yep. Alright, this is an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone, it won't disrupt your thoughts, or so you tell yourself. Just like me, for real, for real. Chronically online. Grey Mystery. Last time in Styxia, zero time for treasure hunting. Absolute disaster. Now the River of Souls mostly retreated, I'm back, baby. In the water, a big shiny chest. I can't use the miracle orb, and I can't wait through. Your power of time is needed now. 70-30 split. 30 for you and 70 for me. Exactly, 30 for you and 70 for me. Not what I said, Cypher. Details, schmeetels. Get here and we'll talk. Alright, that's a cute emote. My headcanon is that Kafka is narrating this while reading our script. Oh, that would be cool. That's me when I'm preparing for an exam. You must admit, even during this arduous and struggling low point, there are still those who live joyfully. Cypher's endless surging desire for wealth seems more turbulent than the waters of Scale-Gorge Waterscape. Forget the past for now, it only brings sorrow. But sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Styxia, where the River of Souls is no longer blocked, to meet up with Catgirl. We're just calling her that. Hopefully those glittering, clinking trinkets will, as always, lift your spirits. Safety is here. Yes, Cat Girl is here.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful. And the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
I miss Castris too. Now's not the time to feel down. Yeah, stop being depressed, ma'am. That's how it works. I miss her too.
No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together.
Okay, if I don't say it, she will. Cyphera, my favorite cat girl.
By the way, it was Miss Cypher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone? Huh?
What's that sound?
I don't know. But this aura feels so familiar.
Uno reverse. Can I replace Paimon with Mem? Yeah, I would also take Mem over
Let's
Paimon.
go check it out together. Be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, I'm going to put you on TV and probably stop chatting now. Alright, show. I appreciate you joining for the drama. And yeah, thanks for still lurking and stuff too. I appreciate it. Need to shut down my computer? All good. What is this?
Hey.
Prepare
what's
your
that on the
strongest team.
ground?
Oh, maybe too
Should we
late for
pick it
that.
up? Careful. It's a piece of black
Wait,
cloth.
are we actually just going to fight the Flame Reaver?
Now where have I
Immediately.
seen this before?
It's the Flame Reaver.
What? How could they be here? Mimi!
Nani?
Look out!
Oh, yep, he there. Yo, what's up? Mem, get ready. You want the pink puppy, don't you? Is it finally time for me to bow out? Let's get ready.
Wait! We both know what this thing can do.
I'm guessing he's here to talk, though, right? Because we already know it's probably Finan.
Let's try our best to deal with them for now.
Time
and
traveling
slip into the
Finan?
past with
Finan
time
from a
travel as good as
different
we can.
universe?
The River of Souls is full of fish, big and delicious.
Huh?
What?
That's my reaction. Oh, wait. Is this like Cypher in a costume or something?
The flame chase journey stops. Meow, meow.
Okay. You got me, Cypher.
Meow?
You got me in the first half. Is this meant to be a riddle? The Flame Reaver has gone mad. The end.
We already knew about the mad part, but are we still in danger?
It was all a joke. Yeah, just casually, making a joke and dressing up as the person who literally murdered our friend. Just a joke, bro.
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
So it's you, Cypher. What a terrible person. Let's leave. This Cypher must be fake too. Run. Yep, there's another smaller Cypher within. Oops.
Don't run! I'm the real Cypher. The real one.
Oh, right. Also, if the game volume is too loud, just let me know.
Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
So you're playing both good cop and bad cop? Well, ain't I grateful for the reminder. I'm so strong that I don't need your reminder.
Hey, I'm just making it
Yeah,
up
her
to
VA
you.
is really good.
You'd do the same in my shoes.
And am I remembering right that this is like her first video game role? I think someone might have mentioned that,
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise?
which
Or a
is
magic
crazy.
trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this.
Really, she's good? Don't quote me on that. I could very easily be wrong. I feel like I heard someone mention that, but yeah. Don't take it at face value. But yes, she is very good.
For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Maybe that's like how her illusion works or something. It like she can project sort of what other people are thinking about.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
Maybe she's just a very good magician.
The power to make
With her
lies
tricks.
into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Nice. Now I know your secret. And you're just telling us everything like that? I'm sure she is hiding out some details.
You think I might be lying? No need. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, was that your teleslate?
Who's texting now? Oh, it's fine, Anne. Iolite, did you rest well? I came during lucid hour and you seemed asleep, so I didn't wake you up. But in current circumstances, I can't stay idle. Feel it's time to continue our training. Let's go to the Grove, shall we? Kind of busy right now, fine, I'm sorry.
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the Grove.
Oh my god, fine, and anxiety texting us instead of my day. I think my day might be a bit busy. Why do you need so much money anyway?
Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Do you think I'll spend it all? That's so not why I hunt for treasures.
She does it for the thrill. You want to have another sweat-off competition with my day? That scene was so wild. I can't believe they put that in the game. But I'm not unhappy about it.
Don't forget.
In fact, I'm glad they
I'm
did.
demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple? So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia
I should
aren't
drink
gonna
some tea
float
too.
up on their own. Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
All right. I assume this is, wait, a few days later at the crash site in the Abyss of Fate.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donhong.
I was totally expecting like a short little like puzzle section with Cypher and stuff, but actually we are just getting right into another POV. I wonder if they actually like cut out a section of gameplay there to shorten the story runtime. Oh, Donhong still is not voiced. I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the Express.
Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo.
Don't want to get obliterated by, oh damn, what's their name? The Sky Titan. Whatever their name is. Don't worry, you'll get this 1,000-hour puzzle section for each POV. Oh god.
It's been quite some time.
I mean, I don't
since
exactly
you first
dislike the puzzle sections.
Presumably,
I think they can be done well, I think. Oh yeah, Aquila.
ever since.
Thank you. I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Emphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Emphorius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast by Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 titans of Emphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 titans whose core flames have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
I wonder, well, they're most likely going to replace Don Hung's VA too, right? I wonder if we'll see that, like, next patch or the one after. If returning to Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back. We can simply focus on aiding the Chrysos heirs. Sadly, yeah. Because I know he was, he made, like, several, Star Rail, like, fan songs. Well, not original fan songs, but, like, he organized a lot of, VAs to sing, like, the HSR songs and stuff, which was cool. So yeah, it'll be sad to see him go.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
I really think SEG has failed these VAs, and the fact that they don't speak up about VAs being replaced is really sad. Yeah, yeah. It's just weird how they're handling this entire situation. Like, the whole thing just wasn't even necessary. Really, they just thought that they could get away with it, basically. Trying to turn Hoyo gachas into union projects and stuff. Their union projects. And yeah, now that is backfiring, they just, like, I don't know, do they even care? obviously they're not going to get their way at this point, so like, why not just let the VAs keep their jobs, right? Really? But...
Of course. That's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
By all means, please proceed, but be careful. The Express's thrusters are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
Lygus carefully scans the damaged propulsion system, then methodically began inspecting its components. Okay, yes, it has been an hour of stream already. So, yes, it is a good idea to get up and stretch now. I will go and do that. It won't take too long. If you've been sitting all this time, consider joining me as well. I will be right back. Hello, I am back. Alright, this is unbelievable. You seem to understand its structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before? I'm forgetting how to do my Donghun voice.
But we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning.
Literally just built different.
If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
Lygus wants us gone. That's pretty sus, if you ask me. But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donhung, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
Oh, I'm interested too in Donghung's answer. I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Definitely sus. Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
Certain interests that perhaps want to bring about the end of the world? Forgive me, Lord Lygus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me. Just
Yeah,
as expected.
They definitely don't want us to trust Legus, giving off a lot of red flags. Even in the last patch, I was already thinking he would end up being the antagonist and stuff, and we would fight him at the end. So I was a bit surprised that we didn't. But maybe that's still on the table in this patch. Oh. Was he about to jump Don Hung or something? Are these people... Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Don Hung. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans.
They definitely look evil.
Abstract them. I am neutral.
Yep, totally neutral, just leading Don Hung out here to the middle of nowhere where a totally unrelated group of people could ambush him. Yep, definitely neutral. Cool boy, Don Hung. Yeah, he's got this.
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
Just whip out the dragon form and, yeah, wreak havoc. I'm neutral, that's why I must sabotage the flame chasers, yeah. 1 against 4, then maybe you should bring a couple more guys so it'd be an even fight. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral.
Don Hung will also remain neutral as he fights off these ambushers and just so happens to, accidentally send an attack towards Legus. Understandable, right? He's fighting 4 guys after all.
Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
4 guys, 1 dragon, that sounds kind of sus. Fight them off screen. All off screen, of course, yep. Let's just cut to a black screen and white text. And then next thing we know, all of them are just lying on the ground. You weren't joking, joking, huh? You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Legus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now include the flame-chasing Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions. Good guy, Don Hung. Black screen, white text, my beloved.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
When I asked you if you'd help, I meant the ones who need help are them. Damn. Get him, Don Hung. Okay, meanwhile, in the Grove of Epiphany. Classic. Oh? Wait, what? He's... Meanwhile, Finan just fighting for his life right now? Against his inner demon?
You have such overwhelming power, so... Why?
But yeah, classic cut. So they didn't have to animate the fight.
Answer me! Why do you stand in her way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
That's what he says to my dad too, Wait, what? Oh my god. Such overwhelming power.
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore!
Wait, we're also there?
Drag him back here, friend! Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out.
I guess we just managed to get away from the Flame Reaver. Okay, a lot of things are moving very quickly right now. We were just fighting the Flame Reaver, and now we're somehow safely away from them. You have such overwhelming power, Midamos. Yep. Canon interaction. Always keeping me on edge. If I had passed out, that would have been it.
Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Always keeping me on the edge. I'll need to get like a bonk emote for you, Levy. Love these dialogue options.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time?
Oh.
It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
Okay, so he was in some sort of battle simulation, I see.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
I agree, Finan. You definitely need to find a sword just like that, you know? Perhaps even the same sword. I guess the famous hyperbolic time sanction. Wanna get Cartonis to help?
Don't worry. I've already arranged that. Of course I need him. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. What do you mean?
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how
Am I understanding this right? You're taking all of these as innuendos, Levy? Sorry, sometimes I'm a bit slow.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that swordmaster in black.
Yes. Okay, got it, yes. Bonk the horny. And then we have Traveler with Doughblade slaying gods. True. Have they finally switched out his weapon? I feel like I saw a cutscene of like Notland or something, and he had like a different sword.
That's quite the
Maybe I'm just
sudden shift
crazy
in
though.
topic.
Cheating on my day? Gasp, how could you?
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
They gave him prototype Rancor. Oh, I see. I mean, I guess it's a step up. Another 5 years and maybe we'll have like, damn, what's another weapon? That green one. Primordial, not wing spear, primordial, whatever, blade. We have used other swords as the Traveler. Oh, have we? I really don't remember, honestly.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
Are you sure about that, Finan? What if you get, like, reminded again of Cyrene and how the Black Swordsman murdered her? In a quest in Fontaine, he used a golden-colored sword. Oh, I see. Interesting. You've really grown, but you can't beat them yet. We'll be here by your side. Yep, power of friendship always prevails.
You're right, partner. As of now, I'm Not able to handle that swordmaster on my own. I still need the help of my friends. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
I just thought of a comparison to make a fine. Oh, hello, Polar Bear. Welcome in. Good to see you. Got from a friend to partner real quick. But yeah, what I was thinking, which was kind of funny, because you know how they call the Flame Reaver like the Black Swords Master, and I'm kind of just thinking like to Kirito calling himself the Black Swordsman, and how he went all like emo and stuff to get people to think he's the bad guy. So Finan's going to get into his Kirito arc, you know. He's going to equip his edgy black cloak with his like new sword as well, and then make everyone think that he's evil or something. I don't actually think that's
Sure, that's what I've been
how that will
looking
go.
forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work.
Oh wait, Lil, huh? Do you auto shout me out? Oh yes, it's I have this automatic command thingy when other streamers that I know enter my chat, yeah.
Today, I'm definitely going to...
What the heck, you're so cool, I don't deserve that. Now you do, Polar Bear. I always appreciate you coming in here. It's always very nice. What were you reading before? Why not take the interesting ones home? Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, Library of Philia to lighten the mood. Sure, let's, I'll pick up some manga or something. And light novels.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here.
What's that supposed to mean?
The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the Library of Philia.
When did Star Rail get its own Paimon? Oh yeah. It's, she's been there for, since, oh my god, I can't speak. Since 3.0. Thankfully, she is not as annoying and disruptive as Paimon. Whoa, wait, what? What's going on? At the base of the sacred tree lies the throne, the pinnacle of mortal wisdom. Countless scholars of the grove spend their lives striving to reach the seat of knowledge, yet now it stands before you, unguarded and unclaimed. That's the exact thing I was going to say. The way he was talking was sus. Oh yeah, Finan is definitely sus. Why couldn't you resist? Wait. Oh wait, a faint whisper seems to echo in your ears. Oh, trailblazer from afar, can you resist the temptation of ascending to the throne? Undoubtedly, I cannot resist. We're sitting down. Indeed, when such a grand yet empty throne appears before you, who could resist the urge to sit upon it? Besides, what harm could refusing this temptation possibly bring, save for missing an opportunity? You decide to yield to the desire in your heart, but not so fast. Before becoming king, there's something you must do first. The travelers held our one original weapons, Albedo's festering desire in 1.2. During the Aranar questline, they wield the 2-star silver sword. In wake of Narcissus, we used the Narcissan Cruz sword. Oh god, butchering that. But since the Abyss invaded Nutland, we have the prototype Rancor. Interesting. Word to word exact. Wait, what? Wait, sorry, who said the exact thing you were going to say, and what was it? Finan reads smut books instead of studying. Confirmed. Yep. You can find whatever you're into here. Wait, yeah. The thing about Paimon. Oh, I see, yeah. You need to select your subjects. Oh, I just wanted to take a selfie. Maybe it had more fantasy. Let's go more fantasy. You want a more fantastical world? Great choice. You shoulder a giant sword, carry 2 bottles of pomegranate juices as you approach the final battle platform alone. Standing in your way is the familiar Flame Reaver. Combat brained brute Nikador the Lance of Fury. Coward shackled by memories, Ornyx the Veil of Evernight. Great fool trapped in the cocoon, Cersei is the bow of Rift. What the hell is Traveler on right now? A band of self-righteous titans, and you, the nameless here, seeking the flame. You're all the same filth. The black-clad swordsman unsheathes a strangely shaped blade and points at your chest. A fierce battle is inevitable. What happens next? Well, no one can fight the same battle twice, not even in your imagination. Regardless, you defeated the swordsman and claimed ultimate victory. Wow. Here we are. The White Dryad brings word. At the end of the forest, at the sacred site of scholars, Iolite has become the sovereign of the grove. Under your rule, it would surely be described as an era of trailblazing. Yeah. Everybody hates Paimon. If in the Genshin story, we ever end up killing Paimon for whatever reason, I'll return to it. That'll get me back. Sorry, where is this?
Here we are! Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here?
I think it might be where the glowing yellow marker is.
It's free time now, so you should relax too.
Alright. What's still gonna pick up here? Over the past few months, you've come here more than once, fishing out that small piece of essence from the ocean of knowledge that best suits your taste. You're quite relieved that Dan Heng isn't around. No one will be there to judge your reading tastes. Okay. Whoops, I accidentally hit the text. The scroll at hand shows a line of small text. Non-standard reading material. Please return to its original place after borrowing. Do not let any Grove professor discover it. 10 exclamation marks. We're getting some contraband manga or something. It seems that the scholars of the Grove, amidst their profound academic discussions, haven't forgotten their little hobbies. So which reading material will you peruse? One Punch God, Forbidden Love, The Tree and the Butterfly. I'm guessing all of these are references. Obviously, I get One Punch God. My professor can't possibly be this shy. Yeah, I'm kind of blanking on these two. Emergency rations. It's prolific, exactly. Do we want to read all of this? Wow, it goes on for a while. I love you, Cersei. I've already received the graduation gift after all, so forget me. Wait, is this Yuri? Hold on. She's just like so terrifying. Wait. It is Yuri. Okay, hold on, we're reading this. Forbidden Love, The Tree and the Butterfly. She wandered through the flower sea, searching for a glimpse of those fluttering butterfly wings, but without success. Sir, I've heard that every flower has its own florography. Generally speaking, that perception is correct. She heard the voice but couldn't see the speaker, yet Cersei paid it no mind. She calmly responded to her most special student while scanning her surroundings. What is your florography? I'm afraid I'm not a flower, but a tree. Evidently, this answer failed to satisfy the other party. A sound mingled with dissatisfaction and disappointment reached her ears, prompting her to add another remark. Well, if we're just speaking metaphorically, I suppose it would be intelligence. However, her objective was nearly accomplished. Should be around here somewhere. Now she just needed to find some bait to draw her out. Sorry, I'm like struggling to figure out who is actually speaking right now. Intellectual, yet also romantic. Perhaps it's because I hibernate. You see, in my long dreams, I've made promises to countless lovers. Really? The butterfly-winged girl suddenly arose from the thicket before Circe's, startling her slightly. After all, at this moment, the distance between them was virtually non-existent. Gazing directly at Mestia's face, allowing the light reflecting from her lips to pass through her eyes, a hint of crimson flashed across Circe's face, almost imperceptible to onlookers. This is not about flowers. No, it is not. Of course, her composure wavered only for a moment. Then Circe wrapped her arms around the girl's waist and, as if pulling up a radish from the ground, gently lifted her from the flower thicket. Of course not. Caught you now. Placing her hand on the ground, the giant tree's incarnation gently stroked the butterfly's wings with the edges of her leaves, confirming the other's normal state before slowly withdrawing. So, now, will you tell me? Why have you been avoiding me? ... Would you two please refrain from frolicking in my Antilla garden? A cold voice unseasonably interrupted their thoughts. Damn it, interrupted. Indeed, for the garden's master, the incarnation of death, such lively atmosphere was truly something akin to a natural enemy. Sorry, we'll leave at once. Thank you for listening to my troubles, Madame Thanatos. Sir, let's return to the grove. Sorry, Than, for troubling you. Honestly, you two are, alas, but Circe is... You must be aware by now, right? A bitter sensation spread in her mouth once more. Circe remained silent, merely nodding as she bid farewell to her old friend. Oh yeah, friend. Definitely friend. On the way back to the grove, Mestia remained completely silent. After one unsuccessful attempt to question her, Circe struggled to find another opportunity to speak and simply focused on the path ahead. Lesbianism, yes, we are all for it. Voices of gossip reached them, causing irritation. A genius? So what? She is like... so terrifying. A stern figure approached rapidly. It was Blank, the source of the irritation. Mestia offered Circe a smile, then turned and walked away. Blank cast a sharp gaze in the direction of the butterfly-winged girl's departure, then shifted his gaze back to Circe's. First came perfunctory reports and spiritless small talk, then escalation to arguments that resembled personal attacks. Do you truly understand? I don't need to. Let me be direct, Circe. To romance a student, even your own creation, don't you find that perverse? Pow! This was the first time that the embodiment of reason allowed emotions to govern her mind. The sensation left on her palm felt as if it would scorch through to the heart of the tree. From nearby came the sound of running footsteps, familiar yet somehow strange. Circe wanted to give chase immediately, but the words echoing in her ears tripped her steps. She was indeed somewhat distracted, allowing the girl's image to surface and fade in her mind repeatedly. When her resolve crystallized, the third curtain-full hour had slipped by. The personification of the giant tree approached the gilded chrysalis, cried her beloved's name, then stilled, as if she had frozen. The traces left by the butterfly-winged girl who dwelled here were all but erased. Upon the foliate desk lay words, a maiden's first and final love letter. I love you, Circe. I've already what the hell? I love you, Circe. I've already received the graduation gift after all, so forget me. No, not the tragic Yuri. Wow. Amazing. That's it? Nothing else? This love story abruptly ends at its worst moment. Whether the author lost the motivation to continue or some urgent situation occurred remains unknown. Damn it, why is all the good Yuri gotta be cancelled? Season 2, where? Where is it? I'm still waiting for Bloom Into You, season 2. Although I did actually read the manga recently, it's very good. I'm in lesbians. This is better than Firefly and Casters combined, yes. If it were the latter, the Flame Reaver is fully responsible. Okay, I'm going to skip these two. We aren't having a reading stream, but that one was good. Let's stop here.
I wonder what Finan and Mem are reading. Let's take a closer look.
Watch Mem be like reading some like black magic ritual book or something. Oh wait, Finan's the optional one. Okay, let's go to him first. What you doing?
Well, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
Just curious what you're reading. Are you reading something you shouldn't be?
In front of you all.
Smut.
That would be pretty careless. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to Make a Fortune.
Didn't know you were into this. And on how in your dreams. Maybe it's time to find a different side gig. Wait, what? I know how in your dreams. What's that supposed to mean?
You didn't know? After all this time we've known each other. That pains me. I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate.
Always on that grind set. Get rich to support Mightymost. Oh, true. Get rich so you can buy like a farm in the countryside.
Oops.
Yep,
Talk
raise
too
like
much.
llamas together.
As a leader, you need both integrity and integrity and skill.
All right.
I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks. Oops, I talk too much.
Okay. But Finan trying to get rich quick. What's Mem up to?
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, but poor time for fishing. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emporius these days?
Is this like foreshadowing to like a fishing event or something? What are you looking at? Are you into fishing? Superstitions, don't buy into them. Yeah, are you into fishing, Mem?
Ah, you scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Mem sus. Poor time for fishing. Paimon reference. Oh god. Yep, she's going to get stuck in the river or something. We're gonna have to fish her out.
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, weaver, traveler, healer.
So she's looking at like tarot cards, I guess, other superstitious readings and stuff.
But the interpretation for each card
I
is
wonder
so
what she
long.
is looking
Do I
for.
have to memorize them all?
Have a good stream. Gonna lurk. Okay, polar bear. Oh, I need to lay down. I'm EP. Okay, yeah. Have a good sleep, nap, and yeah, I appreciate the lurk. Have a good rest of your day. Ruler fits me pretty well. Use them flexibly. Don't just memorize.
we're fated to be together, huh?
At least she won't be a gluttony like Paimon, who only eats. Yeah. Don't have like half a personality of just commenting on whatever food is around. The TCG. Oh yeah, she's trying to learn like Magic the Gathering.
But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for
Yeah,
now.
see you later, Polar Bear.
Every day is joyful.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
Ruler, My Day Weaver, Aglaya Traveler, Us Healer, Oh, Traveler, Us. I see, yeah. Healer is Castress. Yes, very true. But both controls time, that is a similarity. Wait, what? Paimon controls time? Did I miss that at some point during Genshin? Bruh, no. Hyacinthia, Irivo, I'm dumb. Oh wait, we have for healer. True. In the game, we can change time in menu. I guess true. It's called Paimon menu. Yeah, it literally freezes time, but Paimon is still moving. Sus.
You sure are persistent.
She is hiding her time powers
I'm totally helpless
and has been in
against
front of
your
us the
time.
whole time.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this the Amphorius Divination Compendium?
Maybe we should bring Mem to like Fushuan or something.
Why are
If he
you
wants to
here
know
too?
about predicting the future.
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore.
Yep, unknown god. Paimon is actually the final boss of Genshin Impact. We're going to kill her in the final act.
Never thought
And
men would
everyone
be
will
into
rejoice.
divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby. So why all the secrecy?
I wanted to set up a surprise! Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
So happy for Nodcry and not going to Snezhnaya. Oh really? Actually, yeah, like a while ago I heard some people be like disappointed that they weren't going straight to Snezhnaya. Where exactly is Nodcry? I forget if you already answered that before, but if you have, I apologize. I've forgotten.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future.
Who knows? Oh, okay, so it's somewhere. But that's where we're going. I mean, I am not included in we. I do not play Genshin anymore, but yeah, I wonder. Some random area in Tivat.
If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared.
Alice is gonna open a portal or something. Oh yeah, it could literally be like another dimension or something. Nodcry is actually in Honkai Star Rail.
Don't forget, we've got Lady Trinan. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
A little faith in these things isn't bad sometimes. It should be approached with a critical eye.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits.
Nodcry and HSR, what the? I'm just joking, cause like, I mean like, Genshin has been kind of leaning more into the otherworldly. So it is possible that it will eventually get connected more to like the Honkai universe and stuff. I mean, technically it already is a part of the imaginary tree. To that and the Seven Nations, Nodcry and Conria. Oh yeah, that could be interesting. It's another like highly advanced civilization or stuff. It's in Conria. Oh, yeah, that could also be a possibility. Maybe you go like, I don't know, go back in time to Conria or something.
They
I'm just
always
spitballing.
cast a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown. After all,
Whoops, what did I just say? You've really thought about this, haven't you?
the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
There's still story of Natlin left, I guess, like the Pyrognosis is still with the Archon. Oh, I see, yes. Mavluka's still holding on to the Pyro Archon. Or, oh my god, I can't speak. She's still holding on to the Pyrognosis. They finally broke the cycle of every single Archon losing their Gnosis. The treasure hoarders will be there, so I doubt it'll be hard to get there. Oh, I see, huh. Yeah, Capitano died, so I see.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes.
All Capitano mains are, oh yeah, that probably devastated them. Just like what happened to Signora, right? Back in the 2.0 story. Everyone wanted her to be, well, not everyone, but lots of people wanted her to be playable. And yeah, I think a lot of people wanted Capitano to be playable too. Unfortunate for them. He did have a very cool design though. Actually, most of the Gnosis were traded. Okay. Alright. Signora deserved it. I hate her. Don't tell that to Signora mains though.
Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Uh-oh, Levy's a part of Signora mains. You better watch out, Shadow. How dare she kick Venti, my bro.
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that.
I never really had super strong thoughts on Signora either way. When she died, I was like, oh, that's I mean, cool, I guess, that someone actually died for like the first time in the game. That's pretty much it. Those myths are up to the task. Then gotta craft a mem-specific deck.
Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Is that the cards we use in the Inforius notebook? Yeah, it did look like that. Also with the simulated universe or divergent universe, I guess. I think they also have those cards, right? Well, I just hate her since her boss version never gave me the right materials for Raiden. I say. Crazy lore drop? Wait. Sorry, I'm only like half paying attention right now to the story. He pulled out a card. And Cyrene was like a fortune teller. Mem already had finance card, so she must be Cyrene. Wait, did Mem have a finance card? Because right now Finan is showing Mem the card, and then Mem is saying she'd love to have a card like that. That's what I believe too. We have written about Finan in the notebook before with that card. I see, Mem being Cyrene.
Speaking of which, partner,
I guess I haven't been paying
shared
enough
with you.
attention.
Remember our
Yeah, I can
first
definitely
trip to
see
the
it. I
Temple
mean,
of
just
the
like
Three
the
Fates? The riddle that Orin exposed to us.
color scheme is similar to the picture we saw in the first trailer with her. I guess we'll have to wait and see though.
Who's there?
You are...
It's them. Assassins, save me, nice cosplay, eyes peeled, everyone.
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
Cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly.
Who are they? What's being cleaned? Clothes or cars? Yeah, I'm just thinking like, you know, like after someone gets like murdered or something, the cleaners will like, will hide all the evidence and stuff, you know? Naming the bad guys cleaners. It sounds better if you don't speak English, I'm sure. Who are they?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing.
They must be aliens of our godly American country, oh god.
We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
Yeah, it got dark real quick. Suddenly,
During the
there's some
Chrysos
assassins
War
after
and
us.
The Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Damn.
Well, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to defame our predecessors. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akama to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
Oh, maybe it was Aglaya.
You should have
Who told them about this?
In the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
I'm a go now since I only slept 3 hours last night, so see you next time. Alright, Shadow, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good sleep, and yeah, hopefully more than 3 hours this time. See you next time.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
Just a handful of you here. Who do you think you're fighting? If it's a fight you want, let's get on with it. Enough chit chat. I'm guessing maybe they have like some reinforcements or something.
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they
Well,
have
you never
something
know.
up
Good
their
night.
sleeves.
Hopefully you get a good night's sleep.
All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Oh. Okay. Is this going to be like a recurrent thing where we're about to enter a fight and then it's like, oh, POV switch.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama.
There's Aika. Oh my god, they're so round.
Do you like it here too, little Ika?
Ika. He doots. Wow.
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it?
How many
How
people
about
pulled for
Luminous
Hyacinth just for Ika?
Lady Treeby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long
Yeah, you did, Levy.
descendants of the sky.
Your beloved
And I'd like
Ika.
it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go again?
They're very cute.
Even Lady Treeby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember. Now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5. With Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove.
Is this going to be on the test?
The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories, but the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For a Lady Treeby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Seliosi's side.
They're already awe-inspiring.
That day will come.
Just look at that
I believe
absolute
it.
unit.
Just keep growing.
Wait, just keep growing, yes, more. Larger and larger. More and more round.
Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth. And Lady Treeby. Good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing all right. What's going on, Crediros?
Crazy how we get more Ica lore than Hyacinth in this patch. They knew. They knew who they were selling. Oh my god, is that Daddy Kratos?
There's been another violent incident at the market.
Two of your favorite
Shop was
characters,
smashed.
Kratos
It's the
and
third
Little
time this
Ica.
week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
No, we just need Cypher. Just pretend she is like hiding in the bushes or something.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
She is in the bushes. Yeah, you're right. Canonical.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble! Miss Hyacinth! Trouble!
Oh, what's going on?
Clementine. Take a breath. What's going on?
Please! Something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace!
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya!
Another fight's about to break out with Lady Aglaya. And then it'll POV switch.
It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
Moments ago in Marmorial Palace. What's gonna happen?
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Goldweaver.
I see, they're targeting everybody right now.
But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Oh, Kindness directly confronting her here. Yeah, she did mention she was an assassin, so I assume that means she was a part of the cleaners. Part of the cleaning crew.
Aglaya. You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence.
Damn. Get her, Aglaya.
Alexandrius humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Holy crap, that's actually savage.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish.
Uh-oh. What did they prepare?
The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Just a random civilian?
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade.
Yeah, this is actually very ironic. And yet she is threatening the life of her citizens in order to beat her.
If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent.
I wonder if these were like actually side quests that were available. I wouldn't know, I'm kind of an exploration skipper.
Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
No, oh, that's unfortunate. It would have been very cool if they had tied in some side stories like that.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
They went really light on the side stories in Enforius. It's no stopping people from jumping in Enforius. Yeah, I did notice that. I mean, I'm still behind even on like the very low amount of quests. But yeah.
You finally
it's all packed into the 9-hour story, main stories.
I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from boys.
Oh yeah, that was in 1.0. But also though, it has been another hour, so I will quickly get up and stretch now. It won't take too long. I will be right back. Thank you for your patience. Let us continue.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too?
Okay, kindness really is just straight up evil.
You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
Oh god, is she just going to like jump off then?
Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters,
And they're just about to push her.
will the wandering wind stop to mourn me, Cyphra?
Oh, a Goliath cipher. Not the tragic Yuri. Come on, Cypher. Flip a coin. You've got to save your girlfriend.
Seamstress! I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures.
Wait, is
I
this?
bet there's stuff here you've never seen.
This is young Cypher? Wait, did they say, like, something about it being in the past? Also, why is my screenshot thing not working? Okay, there we go. Yes, it is. Oh yes, I'm Millennium ago. I'm dumb. Oh, this is why there's drama. I see. I understand now. Oh god. I was shipping them until this.
Come on! As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eyes.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's treasury.
The only thing I'll say is that they are both literally over 1,000 years old. It did say a millennium ago.
Wait. You've seen
Indeed.
one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless.
I'll save my
what
thoughts
letdown.
until after I finish the story, though. I still see it as more of a mother-daughter thing.
It's just an old memory. My family estate
It's already
all burned to
beginning.
ashes
The war.
long
No, I'm
ago.
just kidding.
This workshop is
Of course,
what I built
everyone-
from scratch.
People can have their own opinions on it and stuff. I'm not going to, what am I trying to say? To solidify my thoughts in stone right at this moment, because obviously I still haven't finished the story.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Old memory. Oh, I see.
Mind your manners, kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Let's all fight this person on Twitter. Oh god.
Strange. You're clearly lying to my
How
face.
about no?
But my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
So if Aglaia already has her golden threads, does that mean she is already a demigod at this point?
Oh, come on.
Oh, whoops.
Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
I guess she didn't win it fair and square.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine, if you don't want it. There are plenty of others who do.
Also, hold on. Her hair is clipping through her hood. What is this, Hoyo? Small indie company. Did she say that the golden thread ran in her family? Did she say that? I don't remember. I guess it's true that all of them technically had special powers even before her, before they become demigods. So maybe that's just her kind of like innate superpower or whatever. There's a patch of her hood cut out. It's not clipping through, is it? A pat? Is it cut out? I don't know. I guess, like, look at her sleeves. Yeah. I guess I can see that. It does kind of just still look a bit weird, but yeah, I guess, yeah.
Hold on.
It is intentional.
Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the Gold Weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
In 3.1, when we went to the Grove for the first time, we got to take a literal golden thread with us, and a glide told us that it's a family artifact. I see.
Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh, it's shimmering gold.
Yeah, I tend to forget
Absolutely stunning.
a lot of the smaller details.
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently.
And heels that high?
Put them on, Cyphra. And don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a
I
smaller
was about to
size?
say, like,
These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story?
they are the...
What's fake?
They are indeed the shoes that Cypher is wearing right now.
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by a Glyout.
Maybe she doesn't wear them for that reason.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
Oh, hello, Ruka. Welcome in. It's good to see you. How are you doing?
You're defending her.
Oh, and Skiv too. Welcome, welcome.
It'd be a shame to ruin
I hope your days are going well.
I'd be in tears right now.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago.
I'm good, how are you? I'm doing alright. My, kitty cat is, becoming much more used to the house now, which is good.
Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is!
Gasp, you got a cat? Oh yeah, I guess you might have missed it, but yes, me and my brother actually adopted our family cat. So not like a completely new one. But yeah, basically she was kind of getting a bit bullied by my mom's cat. Originally she was my sister's cat.
Kill
specifically.
Him. Kill him now. Do it.
But yeah, now she is here with us. Her name is the Cuteness. And in my Discord, you can see exclusive pictures of her. But yeah, she is a very sweet girl, very shy and scared of loud noises and I mean just pretty much everything, honestly. So yeah, it took some time, but she is getting more used to the house. Which, yeah, I'm glad about. I was a bit worried that she would, you know, just continue to freak out all the time, but yeah, it looks like she'll be okay here, and definitely won't, you know, won't have to worry about getting bullied or chased by other cats, you know. So I think it'll be a good change for her on my way. Yeah, she is adorable. The Cuteness, though, that's awesome. It's like how to say, super obscure reference that I'm sure nobody understands.
Let me take a good sniff of this air.
Now you need to get a smaller cat so she can be the bully. No bullies. Wow, she is really a cat girl, huh?
This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful, just wonderful.
Get Cypher instead, best cat girl. Nah, I already have my cat girl, the Cuteness. And also, I need to get E6 Saber.
Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
The Cuteness is too cute. I'm gonna die. I'm glad you agree. If anyone ever says something bad about the Cuteness, instant ban.
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20 it is! How generous you are, Boss Lady Cypher!
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Truly a cat girl. What a little football. Yes, she is. She is very, round, like little Ica, too.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery! Uneasy around water?
Be right back. Alright.
You wouldn't understand! The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick!
What's got you so worked up? Relax, relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cypher was afraid of water?
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across, or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me. Let me take a look around.
Oh, is this going to be the puzzle section?
Come on, follow me, Boss Lady.
I was,
Not a good imitation.
Not a good imitation. Wait, what?
I'll play along. Let's see where this goes.
Oh, interesting.
Bartolos.
Someone is impersonating Bartolos, leading her into a trap. Yep, and not the only one too, I see.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Trying to trick me into saying something. Not a chance.
You're as sharp as ever.
So, I was...
Great mystery. Let's go hustle for treasures afterwards.
Wow, that's the voice line. I was considering, I guess, when I should end stream today. I am already starting to feel a bit tired, I guess. And I'm not sure how, you know, like how long, I guess, this section would be. Stop the challenge and save your current progress. This specific section isn't that long. If you only do the puzzle section, would it actually save so that you're like at the end already when you pick back up? .3 story felt nowhere near as bloated as 3.0 to 3.2. That's good. But yeah, I mean, at the same time, we were literally just locked into like, basically like 2 hours almost of just pure cutscenes with like very few breaks. I'm pretty sure there was literally only like one part in that entire thing where we regained control and could like pause it and stuff. They finally got good pacing. That is good to know. I guess I can test if I like do this one thing here.
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me. Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail getting wet.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water...
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% cut of the loot, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
The real Bartolos would never do this for just 20%. They would ask for at least 40.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick?
But yeah, I'm going to test out like after doing this.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
Always more talking. So if we do that, beginning of the section there, and then quit out.
Where to now?
And then go back. Will it have saved all of that? Okay, it did. All right, maybe I can just do like a little bit of this puzzle section then. And then we'll call it afterwards.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing. The treasures in this ancient city are all floating back up thanks to Grey Mystery and that pink squirrel.
Yeah, her VA really did do an amazing job with this character.
Yes, right here. What are you waiting for? Start digging.
Roger that. Watch me.
Bartholos activated excavation mode, unearthing the treasure buried deep underground.
Wow! That That's a huge chest. Move over. I want to open it myself. Wow, a massive haul. Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Styxia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Ooh, thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, safer. You truly have the most refined taste of all thieves and amphorius. Let me try this on. Where is...
She was using her tricks again, I guess. I mean, I guess this definitely makes it seem more like a sort of illusion, magic type thing. Because, yeah, I mean, I don't know how she would have done that.
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this.
This is... How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it as true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
Yeah, definitely magic ability.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter.
It can definitely be used in a lot of interesting ways. I'm sure that will come back later on in the story.
Alright, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing. Lead the way.
Cypher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
I remember, of course. Whoa! Isn't that like...
Oh, optional. Check out Hand of Zagreus.
Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be heard for miles. It's just too stupid.
Seriously, what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing? Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut. What do you say?
Boss lady, you're absolutely right. I'll be careful with my words.
Ah! This thing's way too loud when it's on.
Alright. Not actually going to use it. Magulus, if you're here, do you mind, like, stopping me before we get to, I guess, the ending of this section? I assume at some point it'll, like, lead into a fight, and then probably, like, stuck into endless cutscenes afterwards, would be my guess.
Here we go round the river of souls. Spirit thief goes, spirit thief goes.
Ah, what are you even singing? You're totally out of tune.
Okay, yeah, so this is, like, the ending of the section then? After fighting that boss, guessing there's lots of cutscenes and stuff. So yeah, I think I will stop here. Bit of a shorter stream, but I'm happy with what we were able to do. Yeah, this story definitely moves along faster. Can, like, immediately tell there's just kind of, like, less yapping in all of the scenes, and I mean, they did also cut out any sort of, like, action scenes too. Like, they could have had a combat scene with, like, Don Hung, I guess, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I am enjoying it so far. But yes, let's see here. I'm trying to think. I know for sure I will not be streaming on Thursday because that's when my
to be empty-handed.
when my parents will come over again for a visit. Oh, that's a cool title. My parents will come over again for a visit, and then my sister will also leave with them that day. So it'll just be me and my brother and the kitty left. Hopefully the cuteness doesn't miss my sister too much. But yeah, I think she is definitely getting a lot more comfortable just being in the house. Yeah, so tomorrow is like a possibility of a stream, but I'm not really sure either way. If I do stream, let's see, what would I even play? I guess I could just continue the HSR story. Actually, I want to see her technique. What is it actually?
Cat and mouse time.
I guess she goes invisible like Zila. Can other people be? Oh wait, there's a magnet effect. I don't know what that means. Oh, hello, Cyan. Yes, unfortunately, you did join right as I was about to end. I am sorry. But yeah, we're making pretty good progress on the story. How much did I go through? Like, because I know it's a shorter story, so is that maybe like a third of it, perhaps? Quarter, a third? Something like that. Zila's the only character that can jump though. Oh, true, with her attack. But yeah, we'll pick it back up at some point, you know. Maybe tomorrow, maybe on like the weekend. Me and my superb timing, am I right? It's all good. You'll be able to catch more in the future. But yes, I have also
to be empty-handed.
I've also been like working to get the ball rolling on more art and stuff for my character. I did actually decide on an artist to make my live 2D model. So I'm now on a wait list for that, which is very exciting. Hopefully it'll be finished within maybe the next 2 or 3 months. Obviously, like with the wait list, and then also how long it takes them to make it. But yeah, I'm excited for that, and then I will actually. Okay, Cypher. It's a cool idol, but I'm trying to talk right now.
You can't get rich by waiting.
Yeah, after the art is made, I'm actually going to try to rig it myself. So I will start a free trial of Live 2D for 30 days, and that will be my time limit on rigging my model. 30-day countdown. I'll have to try and work quickly on it and learn everything I need to in that time. Yes, that will be the rigging arc. It will most likely take up a lot of my streams just to maximize the time I can spend working on it during the 30-day free trial. We'll see if I can actually finish it, or if I need to pay for another month or 2. You need to make a YouTube video that's like, I rigged my 2D model in 30 days. Exactly. The content makes itself, really. But yeah, that will be all for today.
To be empty-handed.
I appreciate everyone being here. Thanks for watching. I'll let you know in the Discord tomorrow whether I can stream or not. Thursday will be off, and then yeah, I'll try to stream as well on the weekend. Nice. I'm actually working on drawing up designs for myself. Have like dozens of ideas for different designs. Oh, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I'll also send you, Cyan, the artist that I decided to go with. It was actually because like they offered like a huge discount on their illustrations. And then I asked them like, hey, like I know you didn't say this in your discount post, but like would you have any discount for a live 2D art? And yeah, surprisingly they actually did offer a huge discount for it. So yeah, very happy with that. Hope you have a good day. Thank you. Hope you do as well. Yes, everyone, take care. Have a good rest of your day. To go back to the drama arc, don't watch Tectone or Asmongold. Yep. Cancel them. Totally. That's totally within my power to do. Hope the cuteness stays safe in the very scary new house. Yes. It is becoming less scary every day, which is good. But yeah, hopefully by the time my sister leaves, she'll, she'll be comfortable going all over on her own. Have a good one, Io and chat. Hope the cat is doing better now. Thank you, Cyan. Yeah, she is doing a lot better. You can see her in my Discord, actually. I decided I would share some pictures of her since, yeah, my sister never posted anything. Never posted pictures of her, like, publicly or anything. So I decided, you know what? I will share the cuteness with the rest of the world. Be blessed by her floofiness and just strange mannerisms. She is a creature. That is what my brother and I call her affectionately, of course. But cats are just like so weird. I love it. Breaking news, iolite Heart declares a mass cancellation on the streamers Asmongold and Tectone. Wow, yep. Make front page news and whatever. But yes, anyway, end of stream ramble. Of course, you know it was coming. But now I will end it for real this time. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you on the next one. Bye.
The way to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it the day to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh, we will see. Come with me, take the journey. Oh, we will see. Come with me, take the journey.